Hello everybody, my name is Monster and welcome to episode 9 of Minecraft through the Spyglass. Last episode we worked on this dragon head, and between then and now I have pretty much completed it and gotten it ready for exploring. As you can see in the top left here, beta 1.8. We're in 1.8 because there is a certain bug, I guess you could say, in 1.8. That is pretty cool. It's not really an unobtainable, but we are going to visit it and try it out and see if it works. But also, if we go to this menu, we now have achievements. So I think I'm going to start by getting most, if not all of these achievements done. That way we can do achievements as they are updated and put into the game. And then after that, we'll go ahead and check out that bug that's in 1.8. Here is the inside of the dragon head now. This is my primary storage for 1.8. Not sure why some of these chests are blackened out, but they are. I guess it's just a bug. But yeah, I think I'm going to start out by getting some of these achievements done, and then we will go from there. So obviously, we're going to be smart about this and probably just start with the easiest things, which are... I need to make a hoe, I believe. Yeah, I got time to farm there. And then I need to make a sword, which, like, obviously some of these I already have done, but they weren't in the game yet, so they're just going to be popping up as I do them. It's just going to be like basically like we've never done it. And then we've got turn wheat into bread. And hopefully most of this stuff should be pretty easy because we already have the stuff ready to go for us here. So we take our 3 pieces of wheat, make a piece of bread. Easy stuff. I mean, I'm hoping a lot of this is really easy. So we bake a bread, and then the lie, which is a really cool reference to the game Portal. Oh, that's upsetting. Whenever this, obviously that's not the first time that the dragon head has been blown up, but when it is blown up, it's very heartbreaking because if you've watched the last episode where I built it, you will know that I did a lot of work to make sure that this turned out exactly how I wanted it to. So fixing stuff like this is kind of difficult. That looks super not right, but we're gonna go with it because I don't have the time or patience. And now I've got to go collect everything that it just exploded. Anyways, the lie is in reference to the game Portal. Obviously I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but if you haven't played it, you definitely should. Okay, there should be a chest somewhere that has cake in it, and I put it in one of these houses for safekeeping. Yeah, there it is. There it is, piece of cake. Wow, it's not gonna count it, so I'm gonna have to make a cake. So I believe I have all the ingredients here. We've got 3 pieces of bread, we've got an egg, we've got 2 bits of sugar, a milk bucket, and we get the lie achievement. That recipe I don't think has ever changed and is one of the worst recipes, right next to dispensers. I hate making dispensers. Comment, like, subscribe, retweet if you also hate making dispensers. There's just something about having to put, I think it's either dispensers or droppers. Whichever one requires the bow to be put in the middle, that specific recipe gets under my skin. Yes, it does. Let's see what we got here now. We've got all that side. Then we need to harvest some leather and attack a monster. We need to construct a better pickaxe. We can do that one quickly here. Let me just grab 3 pieces of cobblestone. Put this in here. And getting an upgrade. What a classic achievement. What else do we have on that side? Construct a furnace out of 8 stone blocks. I just did that. Smelt an iron ingot. I don't think I have any iron handy, but I do know where I can get some. With iron, we need to make a rail, and we need to catch and cook a fish. I wonder if it's going to have me required to actually catch the fish, or if I can just cook it. I wonder if it'll work for not skeletons, spiders. It did! Nice, and now let's just look for a cow. Now, I don't know if I'm sure if you're watching my series, you have probably seen Grian's Evo series, where basically he plays on a server that upgrades through all the different versions of Minecraft. But in his server, while updating through the different versions, at some point, he does discuss that the spawn of peaceful mobs gets messed up. I'm not sure why it happens, and I am a little nervous that it'll happen to our world, but that also brings up another topic that I'd like to talk about, which is when we update to 1.0, the adventure update, I'm going to put this world into, there's a cat right there, put this world into world editor, the MC world editor, and go ahead and reset the chunks that I have not explored. So let's say we've got alpha here, beta here, and then this section here is going to be 1.1. I'm going to put the world in and go ahead and clear that whole section, so that way we can reload it and it'll be 1.0 chunks. I've just explored so much already, which I really didn't want to. I was trying not to explore so much, but I couldn't help myself. And so a lot of it is old terrain, and it's going to make it very difficult to find different ores or any new blocks that we need that I've generated. I'm not sure why the cow didn't. I guess I have to obtain the leather from it. Let's go ahead and... Oh, did that work for it? Okay, well that worked for that. Let's make some iron rails. I can't remember the recipe for it. I think it might be... Yeah, it's the stick in the middle and then the iron on the side. Why did that not work? Travel by minecart at least 1 kilometer from where you started. What do we think it's considering 1 kilometer or kilometer? I have a feeling that's either going to be like not that far or it's going to be very far. I guess while I wait for that to smelt, I'll try and catch a fish. From where I started is going to make it really difficult too, because that means I can't go back and forth on the track and just hope that it counts. Okay, and now we need to cook this. So if we just put it in here, cook it. Right, there's the delicious fish achievement. Kill a skeleton with an arrow from more than 50 meters. If I remember, that one's pretty difficult. It's not for the faint of heart. Let me look up how much is a kilometer. I'm gonna have to build a track. 1 kilometer is 1,000 blocks. All right, so between the on a rail achievement, sniper duel achievement, this might be a background thing that I do outside of recording, because 1,000 pieces of track is going to take quite some time. And for now, we're just going to work on the unobtainable that I can collect right now, or the bug. Again, I guess one of them technically is an unobtainable. Let me just show you guys. Let me just get to show you guys. There's another cow. Let me see if I can get the cow tipper achievement real quick. All right, there we go. We got the cow tipper. And then fly a pig off the cliff, which requires a saddle, and I do not have any saddles. Okay, so the unobtainable, or the bug that I keep referring to, is this one. I will show you guys quickly. If you place stone brick stairs in different directions and then break them, they break different things. So the ones facing this way will drop mossy brick stone. The ones facing this way drop cracked stone bricks. The ones facing this way drop normal bricks, and the ones that are faced this way drop bricks that for some reason won't stack with the other ones. So I think what I want to do is kind of place a bunch in this direction and just collect a bunch of the mossy cobblestone to build with, or mossy bricks. I like the way they look. So because these three advancements are going to take quite some time to get done, I'm going to go ahead and update and go to 1.9 pre-release 3, because that is when we can get another unobtainable. We are looking for a giant glass pillar, and it's going to take probably a while for me to find, so I'm just going to jump cut to it. So in that last clip, I had said that it would take me a minute to find the Stronghold. Little did I know, it would take about 3 different days of me searching for about 3 hours each to finally come across a Stronghold. And as you can see, these look a little bit different than what we're used to. When they originally introduced the Stronghold into Minecraft, they added 2 pillars. One just locates the Stronghold itself, and the other locates the actual end frame. So what I'm going to do here is just dig down, and hopefully this one is the one that leads to the portal. So the first one was the correct one. As you can see, here's some lava. There's the silverfish spawner. So let's put... Oh no. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and break it. I don't want to deal with a bunch of silverfish spawning everywhere. So I'll just get rid of that. And then cover up this. All with dirt. And then put this down here. And I don't know if this will work. Okay, there we go. There's a lever. The lever should work. Lever should activate it. There we go. Let's back up here. How many did we just get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. So these are they're actually the end portal frames, but because we are in 1.9 pre-release 3, they don't have their texture pack updated, and they also drop whenever you blow them up with TNT, as you saw. So now we can keep these and update it to the next version, and they will turn into, eventually they will turn into the end frame. But now that we've got these, I'm going to head back to base and put them in the unobtainable museum. Okay, so I've made my way down to the unobtainable museum. Here we have our stacked fishing rods. Over here we have our negative durability golden hose. And for now, I am just going to leave it in a chest. Oh, we also have our floating button. But we're just going to leave the end portal frames in a chest. And this, I don't know if you have noticed, but this is a lily pad that has no name, and for some reason the texture turns gray when you pick it up. And I think what I actually want to do is, for any that I can, I'm just going to put them in a chest until we can kind of decorate this place better. Obviously right now it's really dark, because that's one of the features of 1.9, is that the lower you go, this kind of like dark atmosphere with this like foggy effect happens. Obviously later that gets changed and it doesn't really fog up like this. But while I'm here, I do want to show you guys the duping method that I'll be using. And again, I'm only using this method to dupe unobtainable items just because most of them are very difficult to obtain. And I want to have multiple backups for any later use. Okay, so what you have to do for this to work is you drop the items you want to dupe and you save and quit. Then you reopen the world, pick up the item, and then Alt F4 to shut the program. As you can see, here's me working on the recording. Then you reopen the world and it should be duped in your inventory. And as you can see, we had 4 and now we have 8. So what I'm going to do is fill a double chest worth of portal frames full, and in the end the museum will probably not look like this. It probably won't just have chests that have the things in it like I said previous, and I'll probably put the duplicates in a different place, but for now I'm just filling up the chests that are here. And with that, we now have a double chest of soon to be end portal frames, and that's where I'm going to end this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.